Good evening, everyone. This is Bremster, and tonight I'm coming to you with a puzzle by a new setter for my channel. This is a puzzle by Frapp. That's how I was told I should pronounce this name. And the puzzle is called Alina or Alina. I think it's Alina. And this is one that was sent through to me, and there's a bit of a weird thing to this puzzle, but I'll get into that in a minute. The first thing I wanted to turn around and say is I'm really happy because my copy of the Healthy Brain Book of Sudoku variants arrived by Bastien Valgem. And I've been looking forward to this, but I ordered this maybe about 4 weeks ago, but shipping to Australia takes a very, very long time. So I'm very, very happy that this has arrived. This thing has, I think, nearly 100 puzzles in it. All different Sudoku variants covering extra regions, odd even, thermo, killer, clone Sudoku, consecutive pair Sudoku, zones Sudoku, Renban groups Sudoku, and then hybrids. So lots and lots of puzzles by Bastien Valgem, one of the greatest Sudoku setters out there. So I know other channels like Cracking the Cryptic have been saying good things about this book. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'm really excited to get a look at it. I will provide a link below. I'm not associated with Bastien in any way, shape, or form. I've just done some of their puzzles before and really like them. But I'll provide a link below to where I ordered this from, and if you're interested, give it a look. I'm really hoping to give that one a look over the next few days. Back onto this puzzle, and I hope I didn't knock my microphone while I was moving a prop around excitedly. This is, as I said, Alina, possibly Alina, I'm not sure, by Frapp. So this puzzle has been sent to me in two different forms, an easier version and a harder version. The harder version missing a clue. I will provide the links to both versions below. I'm doing the easier version because I think that is the version that most of my viewers will be interested in. But also it's the version that I think I have time to record. I have been told that the easy version is probably a couple of steps down in difficulty. So my testers who had a look at this turned around and said, basically you can expect the harder version to take about an extra 15 or 20 minutes. I don't know. I'm just going based on what they said. But I like to keep my videos to sort of about a length, and they said I should try the easier version. So that's what I'm going to do. But if you want to try the harder version and jump straight in, then both links will be below. So let's have a look at the puzzle. Normal Sudoku rules apply, and I need to take my buzzing phone out of my pocket. Normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We also have green whisper lines, and what they mean is that adjacent digits on these lines must have a difference of at least 5. The most obvious repercussion of this is you can never put 5 on a whisper line because 5 lower than 5 is 0, 5 higher than 5 is 10, and neither of those are valid. Though I'm reminded of Riff Clown's puzzle from a few days ago where that was not true. Cells separated by a black dot have a 1 to 2 ratio. All black dots are given. So there is a negative constraint. So these digits will be in a 1 to 2 ratio. These digits will be in a 1 to 2 ratio. These digits will not be in a 1 to 2 ratio. If they are, I have done something bad. And then there's a clue outside the grid which shows the sum of the indicated diagonal. So the digits on this diagonal will sum to 52. That's what we've got. So let's give this a shot. So there is something I can absolutely immediately jump in with, which is this is a run of 4 consecutive digits because they all see each other. And the only way that will work is 1, 2, 4, 8 or 1, 2, 4, 8. So this is a 2, 4 pair, and these are 1 and 8, which means, of course, this has to be 3 and 6, and these have to be 5, 7, and 9. So I can get the approximates on this. This can't have a 2 or a 4 on it, so this has to be 3 or 6. Now, 3 can be next to 8, 6 can be next to 1. Okay. Oh, hang on, that 1 is giving it to me. That's 8, that's 4, that's 2, that's 1. 1 has to be next to 6, which makes this 3. This now has to be a low digit. It can be 1, 2, 3, or 4, and I think it can be any of those. This has to be a high digit, and I think it can be any of them, 6, 7, 8, or 9. But this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is going into a chain of black crop key dots. Actually, I'm going to get more of a restriction up here because this has to be 2, 4, and these have to be 1, 2, 4, 8 using the similar logic to down here. I can't use 3 and 6 because I'd have to go 3, 6, 3 or 6, 3, 6. I can't use 5, 7 and 9 because on a black crop key dot, they just don't work on black crop key dots because their ratios are something and a half or 10 or over. And if I put 1 in the middle, then both on the outside would have to be 10. If I put 2, if I put 8 in the middle, both on the outside would have to be 4. So it's either 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8 or 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 8. Now, there must be a 2 or a 4, sorry, 2 and a 4 on this because it'll go 1, 2, 4 or 2, 4, 8 in either direction. So this cannot be a 2 or a 4. This is a 1 or a 3. Oh, hang on, 6 is next to 1. Why did I even pipe that in? That was completely dumb. So this is a 2. 2 is next to 1 or 4, and it's not next to 1 because of that. So this is a 4, and this is next to 2 or 8. Sorry, that was completely mind-numbingly stupid of me. So 1 takes 1 off of these. So this is 2, 4, 8. So there is a 4 in the middle. There is no 8 here because I've got 2, 4, and 8 up here. These are a 2, 8 pair. 4 is next to 2 or 8. So these are all 2 or 8. And in fact, I know which one this is. This is the 8 because it sees a 2. And I could have probably put this in straight away. These were all on black dots. So these, of course, had to be 5, 7, and 9. This can't be 3, 6. And it can't be 1, 2 or 2, 4. So if this was 3, 6, that cell would be broken. If it was 1, 2, nope. 2, 4, nope. So this has to be 4, 8. And this can't be 1, 2, can't be 2, 4, and it can't be 4, 8. So this is 3, 6, which means this is 3, 6, and I know the order because of that 6. This is the 3, this is the 6, this is the 3. This can't be 3, 6 now. This could be 2, 4 or 3, 6. In fact, I know what this is because 3, 6 is in this column already and 3, 6 is in this column already. So I have to put 3 and 6 into these 3 cells. Now, if I put a 3, 6 here and then put a 3, 6 here, what am I going to put there? Because the minute I have to put one of them, because I have to put both of them into these 3 cells, the minute I put one of them on a black dot, the other one is automatically vacuumed into the black dot. I shouldn't have done that. That was probably bad. So once I put one of them on the black dot, the other one has to be on the black dot. So this becomes a 3, 6 pair. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. That was very bad form. But it was fun. I may be in a silly mood. 3 and 3. I have to put a 3 on this black dot, which means I've got another 3, 6 pair. Which of course means 6 has to be in here. And it can't be there. So, and I can't put 6 on that black dot because if I did, then I would boom a 3 into it and I don't have one. So that becomes a 6, which means 6 goes up here. Now I can't put 6 there because if I put 6 there, both of those would have to be 1 because of the whisper logic. So 6 is in one of those two. 6, 1 looks possible. Except it's not. This is a 6. And the reason for that is because I just remembered this puzzle has a negative constraint. If I made this a 6, then this would become a 6 and 6 would have to go into one of those 2 cells. But if this is a 6, this would become a 3 and this would become a 6. And I'd need a black dot there. If this was a 6, this would become a 3 and I'd need a black dot there and I don't have them. So I can't put 6 into either of those. I can't put 6 into either of those and I can't put 6 into either of those. That is a 6. Remember your negative constraints. 3 is in one of those, but the negative constraint is not going to help me there, except for on the black dot. I cannot put it on the black dot because then I'd need to vacuum a 6 into it. This is not a 6 because there is a 6 right there. So that's a 5, 7, 9 triple. So this has to be 2 or 8, and there's an 8 placed approximately in the box. So that's the 2, that's the 8. Ah, 4 is placed in this box. I can't put it there because I'd need a black dot, and that is seen by a 4. So that has to be the 4. Or I could have just used Sudoku. Yeah, approximate Sudoku. 4 was in one of those two spots, and it can't be next to a 2. Now, 8 can't be... 8 is now in one of those two, and it can be next to a 4. Negative constraint doesn't apply where you've got the positive constraint. Hang on, but I can't put an 8 here. Because if I put an 8 here, this would become a 2, and that cell would go kaboom. That is absolutely the 8, and this is the 2. So what are these? Let me guess. They're going to be 5, 7, and 9, aren't they? They are. They are 5, 7, and 9. Got to put a 1 somewhere down here. So what goes on this? This has to be 1, 2, 4, or 8. I can't put 1 or 4 there. So this is 2 or 8. So this can't be 2 because I can't connect it to a 1 or a 4. And it can't be 8. So this is 1 or 4. In this row, 5 has to be in one of those two cells. So this is not the 5. Not the 5. Sven, please adjust your Sudoku Pad app to do what I say, not what I actually type. Don't try and do that. That would be silly. I need to put 3... I need to put 3 and 6 into those 3 cells. However, I can't put them both down here because there's no black dot. So one of the 5, 7, and 9 that's left over goes down here, and the other one must... Sorry, I must put a 3, 6 down here and must put 1 up here, because if I put both 3 6s down here, I have blown up the black dot thing. The black dot thing go boom. 2 can't go in any of those. So 2 is in one of... 2 is in one of those two, but 2 can't go next to 4. This is a 2, which means this is a low digit and has to be 1 or 3. Is that constrained enough? No, these are high and are from 6, 7, and 9, and that can't be a 6. So I've got a 7, 9 pair. So this is a 6, this is a 1. That makes it constrained enough. That's really cool. And this is from 3 and 5? Which means this is not the 5. But that 3, 5 means this is a 6. Which means this is a 3 and this is a 6. So 3 is in there somewhere. But it's not down here. I can't put 3 down here for the same reason as I couldn't put 3 down here. So 3 is in here, which means this right here is a 3, which means this is a low digit, which means it's a 2 or a 4. Now, if it's a 2, basically 4 means this... Hang on. 4 would mean it's 9. This has to be 7, 8, or 9. And it can't be 8. So it's 7 or 9. 2 will allow it to be either. 4 makes it 9. Still going to put 2 and 4 in here, and the same trick applies. I can't put both 2 and 4 in here, so this has to be 2, 4. Which means I can't put 2, 4 here, so the other 2, 4 in the column goes here, and I can't put 4 next to 8. That's 2, and that's 4, and that's 2. This is very cool. This is 5, 7, and 9, not 8. There must be a 5 in here because of the 5, 7, 9 triple I've just created. This now becomes a 1 or a 4. So what are these? I need to put an 8 in here, and I can't put it next to the 4. This becomes the 8, and this becomes a 7, 9, because the 5 must be up here. I need to put an 8 somewhere in one of those two. Wait, this 8 makes this 2, which still means this is 1 or 4, but this is now 5, 7, or 9. Yeah, lots of 5, 7, 9s. And this is 5, 7, 8, 9. Mark up my quad. 1, 5, 7, 5, 7, 9. Oh, that 6 has made this 3 and this 6 ages ago, giving people lots of opportunity to yell at the screen, which I am absolutely doing for engagement. I'm not doing it for engagement. 1, 7, and 9, take that out of there. So this becomes the 5. This is a 1, 7, 9. 2 cannot go next to 4. There is no black dot there. So this is the 8. This is the 4. That 8 takes 8 out of there, which means this is the 8. This is the 5, 7, 9. This 4 makes this the 1 and this the 4. There is no 1 here. So what? This has to be from 1, 2, 4, 8. This can't be 1. This can't be 2 or 8. So this is 1 or 4. If it's 1, it's 2. If it's 4, it can't be a 4 here because I can't put 2 or 8 here. So this is 4, 8, or 1, 2. Or it could be 2, 4. So if this is 4, it's either. If it's 1, this is 2. This is 1. I is unsure. Maybe this row? I still need to put a 1 in it. I can't put the 1 there. I can't put the 1 there. So there is a 1 in one of those. I can't put the 1 there. So 1 can't go here because of that 1. 1 can't go here because I can't put it next to either 2. 1 can't go there because of that 1. This becomes a 1. Okay, great. 3 is still in one of those two, I think. 4, 5 is wide open. 7 is wide open. 8 cannot go there or in either of those two. So 8 is in one of those two. What am I missing? I've got to put 1 and 4 in here, this box still. Now I can't put 4 or 1 there. So this is a 1, 4 pair. So this is 5, 7, 9. Actually, this is 5, 7, 9 all the way along this row. But this is a 1, 4 pair. So that's a 1, 4 pair. That can't be 2. None of those can be 2, and none of those can be 2. That is a 2, which allows this to be anything. But this is now a 5, 7, 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is an 8, which is good because I needed a high digit. So this is another high digit. It's a 7 or a 9. This is a low digit, which is 1 or 4. So I've now got a 5. This is a 5, 7, or a 9. This is a 1 or a 4, and the 4 tells me which one. This is the 1, this is the 4, this is the 1, this is the 4. The 1 looks down, meaning this is not the 1, which means this is the 1. This 6, of course, has made this 3 and 6 probably a long time ago, which makes this 3. And these are 5, 7, and 9. Now I've got a 5 here. 5 here. I don't think I've got any 7s or 9s. So what I probably want to do now is look at this. Is there anything more I can do? So what have I got? I've got 6, 7, 11. So I need another 41. So if I maximize this, if this is 9, then I could get another 16 here. Actually, I can only get 16 from each of those. 16 is 16 is 32. This must be a 9, and these must be 7, 9 pairs. So I can't put a 5 there. This is a 5. I can't put a 5 in either of those. That is a 5. Because I needed 16, 16, and 9. This becomes a 7. There is no 7 there. There's no 7 there. This 7-9 pair in the top makes this a 5. There is no 5 in either of those. That 5 takes 5 out of there, which makes this a 5, which takes 5 out of... Wow, I'm doing it again. Makes this a 5, which makes this a 9, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 9, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 9, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 9, which makes this a 7, which makes this a 9. This 9 makes this 7, which makes this 9. There is no 9 here. In fact, the 7 that's above makes this 5. This is a 7, 9, but I've got a 7 in the row. 9 and 7. 7, nope, that's not. This 9 makes this 7 and 9. And this C's a 7 and 9. This is a 5, and that's a 7. And that... I've got to remember to restart the puzzles. Sorry, everyone. That was Alina, or Alina. I think it's Alina. I'm sorry. By Frapp. That was a really cool little puzzle. I like the use of the negative constraint. And yeah, I'm not going to try the hard version. I will leave that up to an exercise for the viewer who wants something a little more challenging. But really cool little puzzle. I do like negative constraint puzzles, even though I do keep forget to using the negative constraints. Thank you everyone for watching. Remember that Bastien Valgem's book does exist, and it's really, really cool. And it looks pretty as well. You know, it's not overly flashy. At the back, you've got all the solutions, so you can confirm what you've got. It does not provide links to an online solving tool. I think it's designed basically to be solved with pen and paper, but I might enter them into the tool and solve them here. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.